next speaker is Dr. Janie Dam. She's an accomplished educator in the city of Los Angeles. She holds doctoral degrees in law and educational leadership, and she is a broad-based ed tech expert in her roles as classroom teacher, student assessment and data coordinator, and technical systems administrator. Most recently, her commentary articles on progressive educational practices, including the integration of Web3 technologies to differentiate and individualize instruction, were published by EdSource. Prior to becoming a California public school educator, Dr. Dam has served as an assistant attorney general in the state of Illinois. Oops. Sir, are we ready to have her? So please get ready for another mind-blowing session. Remember I told you when we talked about the world becoming a global village, so we're bringing you the US just right here in Abuja. Isn't that beautiful? So that's the benefits of technology.
Institutions
so have a
and
wonderful
individuals
time.
in Web3. The essential question here is, with the advent of Web3 decentralized decision-making aimed at empowering the sovereign individual, do we still need governments as centralized institutions? Before we can answer this important question, we must first understand the purpose behind centralization of power. Government and governance. In this presentation, government is defined as a central authority established to monitor and regulate actions of a population, manage large-scale shared resources, deliver large-scale services. Governments are trusted to make and enforce laws, policies, and rules that protect citizens from encroachment on their rights by other citizens, by large institutions, by other populations, or external forces. Governments are also meant to centrally manage the shared resources, plan for, and recover from catastrophe. When the people get to select their own representatives to make and enforce the laws, it is called a republic or a representative democracy. In complex societies, centralized government organizations may be needed. These organizations are called agencies or bureaucracies. Typically, bureaucracies fall under these classifications. Economic, social, industry product, public services. It would be safe to say that in most countries, much of the complaint coming from the modern citizenry has to do with the rigidity and slow-moving nature of behemoth bureaucracy. Web3. Now we proceed to what is Web3. The world has become increasingly digital and interconnected. Youth your age make up a whole generation of digital natives. Older generations are pressured to become digital immigrants. It used to be the tree of life, the book of life. Now it is the Web 3.0 of life. ESO is love in it. With a clever, creative World Wide Web, We can interconnect all of Mama Africa. Indeed, all of planet Earth. But let's backtrack for a moment. Today's mainstream internet is still mostly Web 2.0. In Web 2, you can't take your content with you to a new online platform. The platform's owner, by law, gets to keep and profit from your data. Big tech companies have centralized control over platforms and users like governments over countries and citizens. Platform users don't have the right to elect representatives to decide how the platform is run. Online platforms like Google, Facebook, Amazon, etc. are not democratic republics. Fast forward to the year 2008 when Web3 was born. Amidst a global financial crisis and loss of confidence in big centralized corporations, institutions, and governments, a group of philosophical technologists anonymously, silently, started a revolution. They envisioned a more free and open internet for everyone, and a decentralized digital economy based on that new internet. This new system utilizes peer-to-peer networks, a way of organizing where anyone online can join and participate. And decision-making is decentralized, so no single person or entity has full control over the system. Web3 is now an umbrella term for this vision of digital direct democracy. As a platform user, you have control over your own data. You can directly manage your own money and assets online. In Web3, websites and applications are called dApps, decentralized apps. Typically, you sign in with a Connect Wallet button. Apps are open and free for all to use, regardless of your geographic location or industry. You aren't anchored down by platform citizenship. You can choose to move your digital self to another platform whenever you want, without having to apply for a visa or a passport. The Web3 database and platform is a global utility, indeed a decentralized land. It's useful to anyone to digitally reside on for any purpose, like planet Earth before there were geopolitical boundaries. Pioneer use cases for Web3 include art, finance, identity, ownership, community. Everyone belongs somewhere, but if you don't manage to find your tribe, you can create your own and invite others to join. So, what is the significance of all this? The Web3 decentralization movement presents a fundamental change in the way our world operates. Everyone's information is being returned to them, free from borders, censorship, single source control. However, Web3 direct democracy is still faced with a number of major challenges. Number one, the absence of centralized legal authority makes it difficult to hold bad actors accountable. Number two, some blockchain consensus mechanisms still gravitate towards centralization. There may be an illusion of decentralization. Number three, there is still a lack of standardization and uniform guidelines, an important service feature of central governments. Number four, the distributed nature of decision-making in Web3 can significantly slow things down, so there's no advantage in terms of expediency compared to centralized bureaucracy. At this point, I take you back to our essential question. With the advent of Web3 decentralized decision making aimed at empowering the sovereign individual, do we still need governments as centralized institutions? If you find this question difficult to answer, you are not alone. One idea is to form a Web3 DAO community to collectively answer it. Technically, a DAO, or decentralized autonomous organization, is an online community that uses smart contracts on the Ethereum blockchain to establish rules and execute decisions. Anyone holding a defined minimum number of tokens can propose change to the underlying protocol. Proposals can be technical, like deciding on reserve ratios for lending protocols, or political, such as appointing or replacing leaders. Holders of governance tokens may vote for or against a proposal. Today, if you join a DAO as an average person or consumer, you typically are entering a Telegram or Discord channel and interacting with people you don't know but who share your interests or concerns. And you are likely there to decide whether to fund a project, gain access to a music concert, join a hub of artists and developers, or buy a fraction of an expensive item. DAOs can be run in a variety of ways. Just as democracies around the world vary in the way that they execute democratic principles. Now, for the purpose of...
Thank you. Okay, so she's not here. She'll be here with us live shortly, but still give her a sound clap. Now,